Oof. Oof, this is not a look. This is not a look. Hello. I'm gonna get my laptop going so that I can see your guys' comments while. Can you guys hear me okay? See if I can turn this up, this helps any. For anybody here, can you hear me okay? Hello. Give me 1 second. I'm still setting up some things. There we go. Yes? Perfect. Thank you. Sorry, I just don't wanna, I didn't wanna like keep touching the screen. Stop playing my game with friends just to watch you. Oh, thanks so much. How are you doing? How's everyone's Saturday? I had not one but 2 tornado warnings today, so that was fun. Oh, what is his hair doing? Hello, come back over here. Hey Jessica, how are my loves doing? I miss my boys, tell them I love them. I absolutely will. I just fed them last night, so I will, when I do pet tours tonight, I'll be sure to go tell them. It's been good. Glad to hear it. We went to the pool. Lucky. I've been trying to swim for like a week and a half, and I can't because, bad weather. So it's been just a great time. Love it. I'm like honestly not feeling the best, which is unfortunate because it's my birthday, but that's just kind of how it goes. It's frogging on TikTok. Oh, hi! Thanks for saying happy birthday. I appreciate it. Do your custom tanks take a lot to make? Yes. Financially, time-wise, yes. I'm sorry, happy birthday. Thank you so much. I'm 27 today. Love the hexagon shapes behind you. Aren't they so cute? Okay, so my bedroom used to be blue. I don't know if you guys remember, but I repainted it. It's this gorgeous green color now, and I'm still working on it. I just actually hung up some crystal shelves that I'll show on my second channel when they're, they're done now, but they're a little bit sparse. A little bit sparse? Is that the word? They're a little empty. But I need to get one more of these because I thought 2 would look good, but I need to put a 3rd. My bed's over there. I've got cool enclosures on this side of the wall that I can't show yet because I'm still working on them. I love the color. It looks really good. Thank you. My fiance picked it out. I wanted this color of green, and then I had like 3 in my hand, and I was like, all right, you have the final say. I picked the one, and he picked this one, and it turned out fantastic. The hallway is yellow. It almost looks white compared to this, but you can tell it's not because of the door. But I picked the hallway color as well, and then some of my animal artwork is hanging out there. But I actually love painting walls. I don't know, I came out the womb and I was like, I was born to paint walls because I just one day painted my house, like this entire house. This is the 1st floor, 2nd floor. I just painted all of it one day, in 2 days I painted it yellow. And that's when I figured out I was actually good at painting walls. Like, of all the things someone could be good at, right? So, it's annoying. I mean, I would love to have been gifted with a superior talent, but painting walls is good enough, I guess. At least I've got something. I'm sorry if I missed any of your guys' comments. Let me go ahead and check them. Happy birthday, thank you so much. Reptiles are so cool, and happy birthday. Thank you, I think reptiles are cool as well. I love watching your streams. Oh, thanks. I'm glad that you're here. I told everyone I was going live at 8 o'clock, so we've got 3 minutes until people really start showing up, I think. But if you guys have any questions or anything, hey, Abby. I'd be happy to answer them. Happy to chat. But yeah, this is just gonna be a chill stream. I can like walk into the pet room in a little bit and like look at some animals and stuff. But today has been like, the weather has been terrible. We've had rain for a straight week, and we have rain for 10 more days after this. Like, it's just absurd that there's not a single ounce of sunshine. And I was swimming every single day up until that point. I love swimming. I love water. I just love when I'm able to go outside. And unfortunately, like, you can't swim when it's thunderstorming and lightning. Do you prefer Cresties or Leos? Leos 100%. 100%. I like crested geckos. Don't get me wrong. But leopard geckos are where it's at for sure. Oh, I hate swimming. No, I love it. I feel like there's like a few things that make me feel like I'm truly alive, and like swimming is one of them. Swimming, especially if it's like in the ocean. Also eating food, like that sounds stupid, but like when I eat, there's like genuine reward in my brain happening. Whoops, I lost something. And then also singing. I love to sing. What's your favorite color since you like painting the walls? So my favorite color is red. However, I don't like things to be red. Like, I like maybe clothes or like lipstick to be red, but like I would never paint my walls red, if that makes sense. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just think that the green is a better vibe. Green is my second favorite color and slowly creeping up to first, although red's been my favorite since I was a kid, so like I don't think I'll ever change it. But I love green, I love yellow, I love blue. Orange, no thank you. I'm not a big fan of orange. Purple's okay. But yeah, I think red probably I'll stick with as my favorite because it always has been. I just think it's a gorgeous color. I love how bold it is. I love different shades of red too. Thank you. Let me see if I miss any comments. I love eating too. Literally, I can't even, like, it sounds stupid to say I love eating, right? But like I genuinely get like reward sensation when I eat that makes me happy. Like, orange is a weird color. I know. Like, I'm not saying anybody who likes orange like is wrong for it, but like I just don't see the appeal of orange. I really don't. When yellow and red both exist, orange is like, it's not stupid. I feel the same way. I just like, it's so good. Hence why I'm fat. Literally me, a little bit of a thickie, you know. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Oh, my tattoo. I'm getting another one in exactly a month from today. I'm so excited. I almost want to see if I can get two. Like, if I can save up enough. Oh, it's downpouring. See if I can save up enough money to get another one. The weather here is garbage. I wish my brain gave me reward chemicals for eating. I struggle due to sensory issues sometimes. Yeah, I definitely have an issue of eating the same thing over and over again. Like, I've been on a sandwich kick for like 4 months where I eat at least one sandwich a day, if not more. And like, it's like the first thing I want to eat is like a sandwich. And it's not even like a decked out sandwich. It's literally just vegan lunch meat, cheese, and bread, and that's it, which is ridiculous. But I have the same thing of like, I have a hyperfixation issue, and I'll hyperfixate on foods, and like once I eat that one thing, I'll want it forever. So like for a while, a few years ago, I was baked potatoes, and I ate like 3 or 4 baked potatoes a day. Maybe like 2 or 3 actually. But like, and I did that for a few weeks, and then I've only eaten a couple since. Where are you? The weather here in Virginia is crud too. I'm in northern Indiana, like almost Michigan. Like literally, Michigan is right across the street. I got 2 in one day. You got two of what in one day? I've been on a popcorn kick hard. Oh yeah, my older sister's on a popcorn kick right now. She makes hers like at home, like she pops her own popcorn. It's so tasty. I love popcorn. She likes putting chocolate chips in hers. Tattoos? Oh, you're so lucky. I want to get 2 tattoos. Like, I have a whole list of tattoos that I want, but like that's kind of like fun money I don't have. So yeah, I have not gotten more tattoos since this one a year ago. I actually got this a year ago tomorrow, I think. Oof, that is some rain coming down. Oh my word. It's like raining so hard you can see it like moving across the street. I put nutritional yeast on mine, 12 out of 10. Nutritional yeast is so good in mac and cheese. Northern Exotics, hey! How's everyone doing? Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm 27. I have a special eating disorder called ARFID, and it's commonly associated with sensory issues, so I've never had a good relationship with food. My diet is very limited. I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. I can't imagine, like, struggling when it comes to food because it's something that, like, you cannot avoid interacting with. You know, like, you absolutely have to eat to survive. Thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, sandwiches, they're my kick lately. I'm gonna eat a sandwich, like, when I get off this live stream, when I go do pet chores. Now you can start planning your 30th. 3 years. I already know what I'm going to do, like, internet-wise for my 30th. I posted this. It's kind of stupid now because, like, I think people maybe didn't get it, but it's a clip from Pride and Prejudice, and I just, like, voice-overed it on TikTok. You know how on TikTok you can play a sound and then you, like, move your mouth to make it sound like you're saying it. So I did that, and I think people maybe didn't get it because it's not super popular of a movie, but when I turn 30, I'm gonna do what Bo Burnham did in his special Inside, which I'm obsessed with. I watch it every single day. I watched it literally this morning, and I watched it yesterday morning. Now I feel old. I just had my 35th. Don't feel old. I think it's just a me thing. To be honest, I made 2 slices of pizza right now. Yum! Pizza is so good. What's your favorite kind of pizza? Or what kind are you eating right now? Let's see, did I miss anything? I can hear the rain. It's super hot here right now. Wish we had some. Yeah, it's hot and rainy, so like when you step outside, it's so humid, like you can feel it on your skin. Wait until you're my age, 34. I'm starting to say things like 20 years ago. Oh my god. Yeah, you know, you're only 6 years older than me, so I'm getting Dairy Queen. Yum! What's your favorite to get at Dairy Queen? Told my lad that I'm older than Google. Blew his mind. That's awesome. That is so funny. How old is Google? Like, when did Google come out? Do you prefer overtank heating or undertank heating for Leos? I currently use undertank heating for all except one of my leopard geckos. However, when I upgrade my leopard geckos, which I'm planning right now, the next upgrade should be happening within 6 months. Like, that's my goal, is within 6 months to have them upgraded again, hopefully sooner. And I won't be able to upgrade the special needs geckos. It'll just be the abled geckos, and so it'll be probably like 11 to 13 enclosures, somewhere around there. But I'm going to be using deep heat projectors because Meraxes has been doing fantastic with hers. I even also have my African fat-tailed gecko Obram with one, and he's doing great with it too. So I'm going to be transitioning my abled geckos to those. However, my disabled geckos, my enigmas, my white and yellows, any of my geckos that have like metabolic bone disease or blindness or birth defects, whatever, all of those animals will still be in the enclosures that they're in now. They can't have like a full, setup with like substrate, UVB, that type of thing. They can't, they wouldn't thrive in it. What temp do you keep your AFT thermostat at? I set the DP projector to like 89, and it like tinkers around there. Like it can go up to 90, and then sometimes it'll go down to like 88, but yeah, it tinkers around there. I love your love for the less able pets. That's like my passion, 100%. I was literally saying this yesterday on Instagram, that if someone reached out to me about like having an enigma, I would 100% want to accept. Unfortunately, I don't have the space at this exact moment. But I haven't been reached out to about a gecko with enigma syndrome since probably 2007, 2018. Oh my word! It just got so windy. Did you hear that? Oh my god. That is so funny. There's a big tree outside my window. That's why I was like distracted by it. The Oreo cupfection. Oh, that's so good. Stuffed crust pepperoni. Okay, minus the pepperoni, I'm game. Do you like snakes or are you a gecko person? I like snakes a lot, but I can't feed them mice and rats. Like, my heart can't do it. I literally have pet rats. Like, my heart can't do it. So I think, like, I love snakes very much, but I can't keep them, so I'm gonna have to go with geckos because I can actually keep geckos and be able to feed them. But I love snakes, I really do. Google came out 22 years ago. Oh my god. I'm older than Google too. That is so funny. Let's see if I missed anything. I want a snake so badly, but my mom is terrified of mice. Yeah. What supplements do you use? I use plain calcium carbonate. I also use Repashy Calcium Plus, which has multivitamins and D3. And then I also am looking into... That wind is something else. I'm also looking into getting Arcadia supplements, but every time I go to buy them, they're sold out. It's hard to get Arcadia products. They sell fast. But I would like to get, they have a few different supplements I want to try, just to like, shake it up, try something new, I have a leopard gecko and I'm getting a bearded dragon. That's exciting. I love both of those species. Let's see. I really want a ball python, but the feeding rodents part, I don't know about it. I'd probably not live feed. Well, it's not really recommended to live feed anyway. But, I love ball pythons. I literally just said this to Aaron the other day. Like, I want a normal ball python. Like, I don't want a fancy morph. I just want a normal because I think they're the most gorgeous things ever. But I can't feed rats and mice. Like, I can't do it. And I would never get a pet that I couldn't feed. Like, that would be so selfish of me. So, yeah, sad. But they're so cute. And I want to build an enclosure for one so bad. There's, like, a lot of pets that I don't want, but I want to build an enclosure for. So I'm hoping somewhere down the road when I have, like, disposable money, I can just, like, build enclosures for other people who have those pets. Like, might not be able to afford that. You know what I mean? That'd be fun. Hold on, I just missed a bunch of questions. And it's getting windy, so I was getting distracted. Where can you buy Arcadia supplements? Okay, so in the United States, I think there's only a couple websites I'd be able to find. I can't remember them off the top of my head. Hi, Scoochie, how you doing? I can't remember them off the top of my head, so I'll have to include them, like, in a Well, that's thunder. I'll have to include them in the description later. Sorry, I keep being distracted by the wind. What's your favorite TV show? Mine is Gravity Falls. I've never seen that. I don't know, because I used to say Game of Thrones, but they did me dirty that last season. Truly. Oh man, probably Breaking Bad. Like, all-time favorite show, probably Breaking Bad. It had a good ending. Like, if you can stick the landing when it comes to an ending, like, I'm good, you know? It's a good show. Great acting. Where can you buy? Oh, I read that already. Do I need D3 if I'm providing UVB? Yes, but you won't need to use it as much. It'll be, like, occasionally. Happy birthday. Thank you. I want a bearded dragon. They're great. I can do frozen mice because I think about me not being a vegetarian. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I think there's plenty of people who are vegetarian and still have snakes and feed mice to them anyway. Do you have any suggestions for frogs that are good for beginner reptile keepers? I really want a frog. Tomato frog and chubby frog are super easy. Firebelly toads are easy. I don't recommend White's tree frogs. I really don't. They're considered like a beginner frog by a lot of people, but I've seen so many people like mess up keeping them or have problems with parasites or like nose rub or fungus or just bacterial infection. Like, I really don't think that they're a beginner frog after having seen all the problems that people can have with them. Sending birthday blessings to a beautiful soul. Oh, thank you so much. If you have UVB, you don't need to supplement D3. From time to time, it's okay, because, like, not for, like, a bearded dragon, for example. Like, if they're basking out all day, you don't need to do it as much as, like, you would a gecko. But, yeah, it's, because some geckos, especially if they're crepuscular, won't take advantage of the UVB as much as, like, a diurnal species. So you still want to offer D3, but it would not be, like, often. If any of you know who Go Herping is, he has such an amazing bearded dragon. Are you able to bring out any of your animals? Yeah, I'm gonna go in a few minutes into the pet room and grab some. What do you feed your White's tree frogs as a staple? Are occasional superworms bad to use? No, occasionally they're not bad. As a staple, I offer dubia roaches, which I have a colony of in my pet room. I love dart frogs. Oh yeah, dart frogs are super cool. I just don't have any, so I can't say like whether they'd be good or not. Happy birthday. Hope you had a good day. Oh, thanks so much. My day was unfortunately not super great, but it also wasn't bad, so it's okay. The weather's been bad, so it hasn't been anything to do. Do you have any recommendations for some very sturdy, tolerance for handling, non-live food eating lizards? You know, my instinct says crested gecko, but even they benefit from eating live insects from time to time, so I'm gonna have to say crested gecko. If you get an adult crested gecko, you can probably get away with not feeding live insects, and just using like a formula like the Pangea with black soldier fly larvae, which has insects in it. But yeah, and I think they're pretty sturdy. They're not super great with handling though. I'm from Canada and hate crickets. I've been using them as a staple, but is there any other options for White's tree frogs? You know, I don't know, because I'm in the U.S. and dubia roaches are allowed here. So, their protein is low quality. I've read that dubia roaches are one of the best feeders. Like, when I was doing research about them, is one of the best feeders because of their protein. Because if you look at, like, a lot of the other feeder insects, they'll have more fat than protein, or more moisture than protein. Google is 22 years old. Oh, it's definitely, it's younger than me. Younger than my sister. High protein but low quality protein. What do you recommend instead? I'm older than you. I'm 36 this year. That's 9 years older than me? Don't worry, I'll be there. Time flies. I have an albino leopard gecko named Emmett, my first reptile. Oh, that's a cute name. Hey Jessica, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Oh, Jackson's tail is wagging and it's like smacking. How does it feel to be older than Google? Honestly, I would have guessed I was, but I never thought about it, so it's not a great feeling. I want a gecko. You know, I don't want a gecko right now. I don't want one. I have too many. I'm good. Not too many to care for, but like too many to want more. I'm only 15. Oh my god. It felt like I was 15 not too long ago, okay? You'll be here soon. Appreciate the youth you have now. Leos are so pretty. I know, they're so pretty. You're so pretty, Jackson. Do you want to come sit up here? Up, 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 up. You wanna come up here? You can jump up here. He's not coming up. Come on, it's okay. Come on. I'm 13. Oh my gosh. You're a baby. You're a youngin'. Oh. He wants to stand on the desk. You want to stand on the desk and say hi to everyone? Hi, I love your channel. Thank you. Don't drink out of my water glass, please. Yeah, he's a cute boy. He's 7 this year. He'll be 7 on October 3rd. Which is like, oh my gosh, how did you get 7 already? What breed is he? He is a mutt of 5 different mixes at least, from when I DNA tested him. He has a golden retriever, he has Labrador retriever, he has Chow, Shih Tzu, and he has miniature poodle. Miniature poodle is the one that he is the most apparently, but he just looks like a small lab. Would you ever make a collaboration with Snake Discovery? I don't think Snake Discovery knows who I am, but yes. I'm very interested in that facility that they just put up. It looks incredible. Wow, 7, that makes him 49 in human years. I know. My dog is named B2, and he's an American pocket bully. Oh, that's cute. I love all dogs. Oh, I love Snake Discovery. Yeah, it's a good channel. Good channel. Just to clarify, I'm talking amino acids when talking about protein quality. Is there one that you recommend that's better than Duby Roaches? I have a lab pity mix. Aw. Jackson, you're blocking the camera. Just because you want to be the star of the show, huh? Sorry if this is like distracting or disruptive to anyone, but he just wants attention, and I haven't given him that much today because before this live stream I had a 3-hour Zoom chat with my lady friends from across the oceans. You might know some of them. Some of them are pet YouTubers, you know. So, oh, okay. And we Zoom chat because obviously we can't, like, you know, see each other that often. We live across the ocean from each other. One of them's Canadian, and then there's a couple people from the UK. Sorry, I gotta put my laptop in. Do you know who Go Herping is? Yes, I do. I have 2 Boston Terriers and a leopard gecko. I like Boston Terriers. They're super cute. When choosing a dog, what are some tips that you have? All your dogs seem so sweet. Well, I only have 1 dog. My parents have a dog, and he's like a tyrant. And the rest of my dogs that you probably have seen throughout my videos have passed away from old age. We lost a dog in October of last year and February of the previous year. But basically, just like train them. That's my thing is when you're choosing a dog, like choose a dog that is going to respond to training. Like recall is super important. Can I boop your snoot? Hey. You can't see it though, but he's licking my hand. But like recall, like them being responsive to you, not just like listening, but also like understanding, like, I don't know, emotionally intelligent. Trying to find a dog that's emotionally intelligent. I don't know, I got lucky with Jay. I found him for rehoming, and the family didn't want him anymore because he didn't get along with their kids or their other dogs or something like that. And he was just like a 10-week-old, 12-week-old puppy, something like that. Oh, thank you. He gave me this very dilapidated toy. And then I just trained him, and, you know, that was that. And he's really good because we just love each other. And he's trained, and he listens, and tells me what he needs, and he's good. He's probably smarter than I am. Crickets are the best, but I know you hate them. Oh yeah, absolutely hate crickets. Mealworms were also shown to have better protein than roaches. I'm basing my claim off of a study on insect protein for dog and cat food. Interesting. Yeah, mealworms, I don't really feed too much of, simply for the fact that they would take, like, hours to tongue feed my geckos because they're tiny, you know, 1 million in there at a time. Oh, you're taking your toy away? Okay. But, yep, typically I feed Duby roaches, superworms, hornworms, and then the occasional waxworm. My dog was paralyzed and recovered within 2 months. Oh my word. Well, I'm glad to hear that your dog recovered. Are you still affiliated with Josh's Frogs for the Jessica 15 discount? I am. However, you can only use it once, and it's not an affiliate link or anything like that. It's just a discount code for you guys. I don't make any profit from it. Do you like hamsters? Yes. Hello, is it your birthday or a pet's? It's mine. My birthday. I'm 27. I think my dog has a slight diagnosis of separation anxiety. I think it's pretty common, especially with people who, like, work from home or after how everyone was home because of COVID. It's quite possible. I almost got a hamster, but your channel made me fall in love with bearded dragons. Hamsters are cool too, though. How do you get a gecko to eat a new food? My AFT won't touch castle worms. You just really have to be patient and keep at it. It took my gecko, my African fat-tailed gecko, a year to try anything other than crickets. Wait, was it? No, she took just a few months. It took my leopard gecko, Merlin, a whole year to try anything other than mealworms. That was annoying. He literally wouldn't touch anything. I also had some geckos, I had Arya and Sansa, who I no longer have. She died just a few months after I got her. Both of them were addicted to waxworms, super overweight when I got them. But you just have to be really patient. Fortunately, it's not a waxworm addiction. It's just not wanting to eat council worms. But yeah, just be patient and keep offering them, and hopefully that will change. Same with my dog. I think he has some separation anxiety. Yeah, I think it's pretty common, probably. My gecko used to like dubia roaches. All my geckos are cool dubia roaches. In fact, Carsey, my West Indian leopard gecko, won't eat any superworms or mealworms. She likes dubia strictly. Beta dragons are really cool. I know. They're so rad. So just a couple more minutes, then I'm going to take it to the pet room and see if there's any geckos that are out, and then we can come back. My gecko eats anything that is inside tongs. I love that. Happy birthday, hun. Hope you have a wholesome day with everything you experienced today. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have you ever owned a Leachianus gecko? Yes, I have a Leachianus gecko. She is amazing, but also kind of scary. Are you still affiliated with Josh's Frogs? Yes, I am. I think I already answered that question. Yes, but it's not an affiliate link, so I don't make anything from it. It's just a discount code, but you can definitely still use it as Jessica15, and it will only work one time. So if it doesn't work, it's because you've already used it once. Or they disabled it and didn't tell me. But I don't know. I haven't been able to use it because I used my own code, when I first got it, before they made the one-time rule. So now I can't use it anymore. But I haven't heard that it's not working, so it should work. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I can't get my Leo to eat dubia roaches. Any tips? I hate crickets. That's all they will eat besides mealworms. You just have to keep trying. Leave some insects in a bowl in the enclosure and see if they'll go for it that way. A lot of times, I had this gecko Benjamin who refused to eat the first 2 months he was here, and so I didn't want to offer him a waxworm, obviously, because then that would start a waxworm addiction, and he would just refuse anything else. So I started him on a hornworm. I gave him a hornworm, and he was like, interesting food you've offered me. I would like to eat all the foods now. And ever since offering him that one hornworm, he'll eat anything I put in front of him. And it took 2 months for him to just decide to finally start eating. So it's just a lot of patience. We're free to ask any questions you might know the answer to, right? Don't want to be annoying. Yeah, you can ask anything. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you I don't know, because I'm not going to lie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But yeah, ask anything. That's, not gross. There's been a couple times where I've live streamed, I've got some very interesting commentary. Hornworms are so fun to feed. Literally, yes. Ugh. Waxworms are fun to feed because they elicit a great feeding response, but hornworms are so fun because, they move around a lot and, leopard geckos get so excited. Also, my dog Zach usually starts to bark like a madman around 9 o'clock to have snacks, so if we're still streaming at that point, I'll have to run downstairs and give him a snack. He does this every single day. He's done it for years. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen it on my story. I've showed him doing it before. Just made a better setup for my crickets. Lots of ventilation. Oh, good. Probably less smell then. Do you keep plants for fun? Yes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants in front of me, and I have more in the pet room. I absolutely love plants. How do you feel about turtles and tortoises? Love them. The moment that I move out, there's a number of species that I want to keep when I move out and have more space, and turtles, I would love to have aquatic turtles. What about poop? The first night I had my AFT, he pooped cream color poop, and last night it's just been urates. Is your gecko eating? Ever since I've gotten my gecko, there's time where he sneezes or coughs. Is that something you also experience? I've had him for about a year. No, I wouldn't say that mine do that, or that I've seen them do that. It's quite possible. Is your gecko doing it more now, or have they always done it? How frequently would you say it is? I just bought 23 aloe plants for 13. Oh my, I have an aloe sitting right in front of me. Is Shireen alive still today, or did she pass away? Shireen did pass away in October of last year. She had a liver tumor. It was diagnosed at the vet via ultrasound, and then we discussed euthanasia, and she died 2 days later before we even scheduled the euthanasia. So, yes, she has passed away. But it's not surprising. She was bred for a few years and had a lot of issues with weight, and she would like gain weight and then lose it rapidly. So it's not surprising that she didn't live super long. But yeah, I definitely miss her. I literally dreamed about her last night. Yeah, she was a great gecko, you know. And you're gonna see her in next week's video because it's gonna be a video about Enigma syndrome, and I still want to include her because she was part of the family and therefore part of my experience with keeping Enigma syndrome leopard geckos. So it's probably really rare for a girl my age to be wanting to learn about animals I don't even have. I don't know if I'd say it's rare, but I think that especially when I was younger, like, when I was younger, the world was quite different, and, like, if you were a girl that was interested in anything that was considered, like, not girly, like, you were treated a bit weird. Actually, to be fair, you were treated weird no matter what. Like, if you were a girl that was into, like, girly things, people looked down on you for being girly, and if you were a girl that wasn't into girly things, they were like, oh, that's weird, why don't you like girly things? So to be fair, it wasn't really, I mean, it might still be that way, but I'm not an adolescent now, I'm almost 30. So, I don't know if that's what life is like still for you young people, but I hope it's better. It seems like it would be better. It seems like you guys can be more open, you know, and do things that, you know, might not have been so acceptable. Like, I remember getting bullied for the stupidest things when I was younger, so I hope it's not the same. I hope it's better. I wish we could get hornworms here in the UK. I stopped feeding waxworms as my geckos would too readily refuse anything else after having waxworms and hope they'd get more. Ah, that stinks. Hornworms are amazing. How do you feel about pet spiders? I like spiders. I don't personally want one. I'm back doing a bit of research. Found blue-tongued skinks might be a sturdy, non-live food-eating lizard. Oh, yeah, we have a blue-tongued skink. We feed him live insects well, I should say her. Sorry. We feed her live insects whenever she will accept them. However, that is very rarely. So yeah, that is one. I completely forgot about that. That's probably because it's my fiance's reptile and not mine. I would say it's pretty random, maybe like once a couple times a week at most. Definitely consider it being a respiratory infection, but yeah, a couple times a week, it seems like a lot. Do you have an exotic vet that maybe you can consult? I'm really into animals and stuff, but I think I'd be judged at school. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was looking for geckos outside once, and I got a lot of laughs. People would bully me because I was quiet. Same. And then when I finally would speak up, they'd be like, oh my god, I didn't know you could speak. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Yeah, there was once this kid who was telling jokes at other people's expenses on the bus, and I never spoke on the bus. In fact, I was always so tired that I would sleep on the bus ride home. I really like the color of your walls. Thank you. I just painted them like a month ago, maybe less. But yeah, he was like telling jokes at other people's expense, right? Like minorities. And then I was tired of it. I couldn't hear it anymore. And I just, like, turned around and told him, like, to shut up because I thought he was being dumb. And he said, and by the way, this is not my natural hair color. My natural hair color is, like, a dirty blonde. And he said, should I tell blonde jokes instead? I was like, alright, I need to turn around and go home. I need to just be quiet. Like, this is going to become a bad situation. I was so mad. I was like, whatever. I was like, first of all, I'm mad that he got me because that was, like, a good return. It was a good comeback or whatever, but I was so mad. So I just turned around and like tried to pretend he wasn't talking still, and someone was like, I didn't know you could speak. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't know I could speak? Like, you think, what do you mean? Just because I'm not talking to you? Ugh. Adolescence was tough. I'm sorry for anybody going through adolescence. It's a rough time. It was the same for the boys. We were interested in anything other than the norm. Oh, you're saying that you guys got bullied for being interested in things other than the norm? That's probably true. See, I was really mean when I was younger. Hey, at least you can acknowledge it. I'm sure I can ask my father to take me, just concerned about the price for a visit. How much do you say they would go for? My visits are $60. One time I was in second grade and I was on the bus and Randomly, 5th grader literally started singing Old Town Road on the bus, and I was so mad because I hate that song. Wait, wait, are you saying that? Oh my god, how young are you? Didn't Old Town Road just come out like not a few days, like last year or the year before? I didn't know you could talk, literally. I was like, okay. I'm so excited because I'm going to Repticon tomorrow. I was supposed to go to Tinley, or Schaumburg, and typically it's at Tinley, but I didn't have the finances to go because I had to put my rat to sleep the same week. I kind of pushed the kid down the stairs in preschool. Oh, well, it's preschool. I mean, you don't really know the consequences of your actions then. Was your fiance into animals when you got together, or did you introduce him into the animal life? So, yes, he was into animals. He still is. However, he wasn't like into reptiles or anything. Like, he had no idea that that was a thing. Like, he knew you could keep reptiles, but he didn't know it was like a big community. He didn't know like about different types of reptiles. And then when we got together, over time, he got 5 crested geckos, a gargoyle gecko, and a blue-tongued skink. And he hasn't gotten anything since. So I think he's quite comfortable with what he's at. I really hope I get a leopard gecko tomorrow. That'd be exciting. What are you looking for? Any certain morph, or are you looking for a male or a female? Alright, let's unplug this and then go take a walk to the pet room. Ugh, yes, people would always say, you can talk whenever I would speak. It's so like, you think you're being funny? Because it's a bad sense of humor. Deep, 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 deep. Alright, let's... it's so bright. Let's see who's out. Viserion is out? Can we snag you, my dude, and bring you back to the room? Who's out? Who else is out? That's it? Just Viserion? Why is it always you, dude? Why are you always out? Excuse me, Jackson. Thank you. Don't mind my messy pet room. I'm currently working on 4 crested gecko builds, and they're all in here, so it's a disaster. Hi, I don't have any food for you. Do you want me to get you some? Let's see if I can turn this around, and you guys can... Hello. Hello. There we go. Okay. You guys can hang out with him for a second. You guys can hang out with him for a second. I'm going to get him a little worm and show you guys him eating. Give me a second. Where's my tongs? Oh, here they are. That is Viserion. He's my lemon frost leopard gecko, which means he has a cancerous tumor on his face, simply due to the fact that he is a lemon frost, and for no other reason. It is a morph that is still bred, not as much, of course, because some people are like, that's horrible, why would you do that? But overseas, like in Europe and in Asia, you can definitely find them. Alright, Viz, here you go, bud. Nope, up here. Here you go, good job. So there he is. Yes, geckos can change color based on their temperature, UVB, substrate, all kinds of stuff. Wow, what the heck was that? Usually your aim is so good. Is it because I'm looking at you through a screen, my dude? Alright, you can only have 3. They're wax rooms. You can't have that many. I'm so sorry. Alright, let me put these down, and then I'm going to grab him and bring him back to the pet room to my bedroom for a few minutes. Hi, bud. How you doing? Alright, I'm coming in. I'm not food. I'm not food. Oh, he bit my hoodie. I knew he was going to do it. I'm not food, my love. It's just me. Alright. Gecko has been secured. Back to the bedroom. Are you making noises at me right now? Ah, Dios mío, it's so dirty in here. Well, not dirty, but messy. There's a lot of stuff. It's chaotic. Huzzah, huzzah. You got dirt on me from your little feet, dude. Let's see if I missed any comments. Wait. Here we are. I'm just gonna let him hang, chill out, you know. So this is Viserion. For those who don't know. Oh, there he is. I love Viserion. Yeah, he's a good gecko. I can always count on him to be out. I'm looking for a white morph. Try a Max Snow Blizzard, but keep in mind they don't have the best personalities. Thank you so much. Do you have a bioactive Leo enclosure? I don't. I do have a one that has live substrate, one that has loose substrate, but there's no live plants in it, and there's no isopods, so it would not be considered bioactive. Where you going, dude? I've always wanted. Excuse me. There's calcium on your nose. I've always wanted a male bearded dragon so I can call him Pancake or Syrup because We used to have a bearded dragon named Waffles. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Something I learned is that some white geckos can turn cold, or turn white when they're gray when they're cold. Sorry, I'm trying to read fast. I did reply to that, but yeah, they definitely can. And my gecko Liana, who is a Max Snow Blizzard, she will. Are you looking at your eyeball? Eee! She will change color. Like when she was little, she was like yellowish white, and now she's pretty much gray all the time. How people still want to breed morphs that simply shouldn't be bred. I know. Story of my life. My gecko always thinks I'm feeding him when I reach in. Same. Mine have like incredible prey drive, especially this time of year because like all the girls have pretty much stopped ovulating. There's a few who still are. And then like it's summertime, so they're just like they're really hungry, trying to put on that weight, you know. You gonna climb? Speaking of morphs, are Max Snow leopard geckos problematic? No, they just have no, Max Snows are fine. Max Snow Blizzards are the ones that have like a bad temperament, but there's still nothing wrong with them. They're just grouchy. I have several of my girls who look very much like him in pattern and color-wise, although both parents' geckos are standard. Yeah, the only thing about him that's like different from like a normal or a high yellow is the fact that his yellow is like, it's a super pastel type of yellow, and it even carries down onto the underside when typically geckos are like white right there. His goes underneath of his body, and then he's white more down the middle. And then he also has really incredible eyes. Lemon frosts are known for their eyes. So let me show you their eyes. So he's got super white colored eyes, like really light blue. But those are the traits of a lemon frost. But please, if you have a leopard gecko and you don't know its morph, don't call it a lemon frost, because lemon frosts have a facial, as you can see, he's got a facial tumor, but they have issues with cancerous tumors on their bodies internally and externally. So sometimes you can see them and sometimes you can't. But yeah, so you don't want to say your gecko is a lemon frost if it's not, because it would hold on, he's stuck to me, because it might cause some confusion in the community as people learn about morphs. Do you think Enigma leopard geckos should stop being bred? Very much so. Very much so. That has been my stance for years. One time I was in a forest and I was sitting down, a chipmunk, and it started crawling on my hand. Oh my gosh, I love chipmunks. What do you think of Cresty's personality temperament? Honestly, not a big fan of like their temperaments. I think that they're kind of just like want to be left alone, not super handleable, and when you do handle them, they'll poop on you. At least that's been my experience. They're okay though, honestly. Like they're not bad, but they're not as like handleable as a leopard gecko. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. You want to come up with my hoodie? I'm not talking to you, Jax. I'm talking to Viserion. You gonna do it? You gonna climb? So, is that leopard gecko gonna die from cancer cause the lump? It's possible. I mean, to be fair, like, the lemon frost morph isn't really old. Like, it's relatively new. It's probably like what, 6-7 years old. Not this gecko, but the morph itself. And so the longevity of them really isn't known. And I haven't seen too many people keeping ones that have tumors. So like, I'm happy to provide information on like their longevity, because so far, like, the only tumor he has is on his face. He came here with that tumor. I mean, the only one I can see, right? He came here with that tumor, and it has grown in size, but it has not, there hasn't been more to appear. So, yeah, it's just like, we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And of course, like, I keep an eye on his health, and if anything changes, I'll take him to the vet, see if we can find some like internal tumors that may be causing problems. But yes, there have been lemon frosts who have died at young ages due to the fact that they had tumors. There's also been lemon frosts that are euthanized because they want to see, like, they want to do necropsy, which is basically like an autopsy, but it's a post-mortem examination of their like internal organs and functioning, so they could see like what's going on. When the lemon frost first came about, that's what people were doing. They were, any geckos that had tumors, they were like, not any, but like a bunch were sent in to have necropsies done by like a really great like ret expert vet. I don't know why ret is what I said. Our max snow is usually a good morph to have. Yes. Yep. I have one very sturdy, very big, very healthy male gecko named Varus, and he is a max snow. Have you ever seen a female leopard gecko arch her back like a cat before shedding? I've seen geckos do that in general. Like, when you touch their back, sometimes they'll arch it. Or they'll jump. But, like, in particular, like, before shedding, no, I haven't seen that. Wait, is it your birthday today? Yes, I'm 27. 27 years old today. Can I see your max snow? I'm getting mine in 3 days, and I'm so curious what yours looks like. If not, no problem. Yes, I can show you when I go to put him back. Happy birthday. Thank you. I'm 21 today. Oh my gosh, birthday twin. Happy birthday. You are younger than me, though, so congratulations. My gecko does not like when anyone touches his head or back. Yeah, like, a lot of times when you touch their backs, they'll be reactive to it like he just was. So, it's not uncommon to not like it. My favorite morph is either high yellow or max snow. Both good morphs. How old is your oldest leopard gecko? Renly, I was told she was 6 or 7 when I got her. That was like 5 years ago, so like 12. Oh, did I touch you? Like, what you freaking out for? He's stunning. It's such a shame that he has the gross. My girls are pinky white underneath. Their eyes are normal. I love them all. I was just surprised by the variation in their color and pattern. The thing is, like, there's so many leopard gecko morphs that are, like, normal. Like, a normal morph or a high yellow, a max snow, a tangerine. That, like, have such gorgeous variation, and there's no known health problems with those morphs. And even, like, variations of those morphs, there's no known health problems. So it's, like, really unnecessary. Like, they don't need to breed geckos like Viserion, you know? Right? They don't need to breed pretty geckos like you. Plenty of other pretty geckos that don't have cancer. I recently got my first leopard gecko. I can't believe how confident and relaxed she is. She just climbs right on my hand and has done since she's very young. Oh, that's good. Just a normal is so pretty. Yeah, exactly. Renly is one of the prettiest geckos I have. And what is she? I'm normal. From a pet store, no less. Like, no, I didn't get it from a pet store. I'm gonna put that out there. Someone else did. Can't stay long finishing Game of Thrones and then finishing an enclosure. Have you seen Game of Thrones already? Is this a watch through or is this your first time? If this is your first time, I am so sorry. Do you know about the spider ball python morph? Yes. This is your first time? Oh, what season are you on? My leopard gecko Tokyo, it's a mix of a high yellow and a lavender. Ooh. Do you ever think about making videos of your other animals? What do you mean? I just made a video about my Uromastyx this week. I made one about both my Uromastyx and my Peter's Banded skink within the last week. I make a lot of videos that aren't leopard gecko related. You might not see them because they might not be recommended to you. My videos that aren't about leopard geckos get less views, so I imagine they don't get recommended as much. But, yeah, I make bearded dragon videos. What else? Fire skink videos. Enclosure tours for different types of species. I feel like a dad whose newborn baby is coming soon. I'm so nervous to get my new gecko. It's okay to be nervous. The last one. Oh my. I don't have any mice. I have never had mice. I have rats, but they're old now, so I don't make content about them. The last season, well, good luck. Good luck. How's your tiger salamander? She is good, but she is underneath the dirt, and she has been since, like, spring. She's, like, reversed. Like, she's decided to hang out underneath the dirt in the warm weather. I'm like, okay. I checked on her 2 weeks ago, and she was just fine, mad that I woke her up, and then I just, put the dirt back. So, but yeah, she's just chilling. She hasn't been up in a bit. She comes out, like, probably once every month and a half, eats, and then goes back down. And she's supposed to be up by now, though, so. What age do you recommend upgrading their tank, or does it not matter? I don't think it matters as long as you make it safe. Like, if you decorate it enough and they feel secure, it should be fine. I want a gecko so much. They're good. Oh, my bad, rats. Yeah, that's their cage right there. I had one rat pass away last week. It's just, that's the stage of their life that they're at now, so I don't want to make content about them. Like, I really just, I'm too sad, honestly, to even consider it. I've heard it's a bit of a rushed wreck, but Arya makes up for it. Arya's a good character. Love Arya. And you're close, just take out the I and it's spelled right. But yeah, it's just wait. The ending is just wait. Just wait. I've spent probably over 20 hours researching Leo's needs, and yours was by far my favorite. I subbed after I saw. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad to help. My leopard gecko Tokyo is a mix of high yellow and lavender. I saw that. That's gorgeous. I love when leopard geckos have lavender. Renly has a bit of lavender in her. So pretty. Do you want to climb up here? You can. Oh, he going onto the desk. Let's not do that because you will skitter away. Would you ever get a bird? Yes, I would get a bird. But I would probably get a bird because my fiance wants one and not because I want one. Like, I don't have any sort of, like, strong desire to have a bird, but he likes birds a lot, so he'd probably get one. We got 15 more minutes. I will take you in to see Varys, my Max Snow, before when I put him away. I love the way Viserion was looking up at you. He's such a good gecko, like, honestly, he's so handleable. He's always out when I come in the room. He always eats. Oh, you got a hair on your mouth, dude. Gimme. Thank you. He's such a good gecko. Some of my other geckos are not as great about handling, but he's good. What's your Leachianus gecko like? Scary? No, she's just like a big dinosaur. Like, she makes her, like, dinosaur sounds at me, and it's like, oh, okay. Alright. And, like, you know that she's, like, a beast where she comes from, you know? Like, she's so cool. I have an upgrade coming for her. Should be like the next 2 or 3 weeks that it arrives, and then I have to build the background. But it is a 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot enclosure, so it's pretty big. It's a vertical, so it's 2 by 2 on the floor and then 4 feet up. But it's pretty big because she's full grown, and I'm not giving her live plants because she absolutely demolished her live plants in her other one. But she's gonna have a background. She's gonna have bioactive substrate. She's gonna have fake plants. But I'm really excited to build it. I have 4 crested gecko enclosures in my garage, and then I'll soon have my lychee enclosure, and I'll be building all of them at the same time, which is just gonna be a lot. It's also very expensive. The background materials I need for the... Oh, sorry, Jackson. For the crested geckos alone is like $300. Ugh, it's so expensive. Have you ever had your Leos play in a pillowcase? My Leo loves the dark, so he loves it. No, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had mine in bed, though. I love the way Viserion was looking up. I read that already. Her body is yellow and her tail is light purple. Yeah, Renly has that too, but she also has light purple, like, on her body. I have to get going now, but have a great birthday. So cool that we're birthday twins. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for being here. Are you a channel? Because it says Lloyd's Lizards, so I'm wondering, do you have your own channel? Because if so, I will subscribe. Don't you have, like, 20 plus geckos? I have 30... Wait, I have 32 leopard geckos. I have 3 African fat-tailed geckos. I have 4 crested geckos. I have 1 Leachianus gecko. I have 1 Chinese cave gecko. Yeah, that's a lot. Wow, yeah. I have a lot of reptiles. How do you afford them? Holy crap. I spend literally all my money on my reptiles. Like, except for, like, paying my bills. It's reptiles. And it wouldn't be so expensive if I wasn't constantly trying to upgrade them. Gosh. It's like, have y'all never seen my my leopard gecko videos? There's tons of them. Or like my feeding videos. There's a lot. Oh, don't be startled. It's okay. I honestly don't know how you have the energy to look after them as well as you do. It's honestly like, you don't really notice it as it builds up over time because I didn't get them like all in 1 year. I've gotten them over like 6 years. So... I just came across your account last night. Oh, my goodness. Well, welcome, Caleb. Yeah, I have like a Meet My Geckos video, but it's a couple years old, so I definitely need to redo it because I have more geckos since then. But my most recent feeding video should feature all my leopard geckos, and then you guys can see how many there are. And I'm working right now on upgrades for all of the abled geckos. So all the geckos, the biggest enclosures I have right now are 36 by 18 by 12. So 3 feet. By 1.5 feet by 1 foot, and I'm going to get them enclosures that are 36, so 3 feet, by 21 inches, so almost 2 feet, and then 21 inches tall, so almost 2 feet, and then so like 11 geckos are gonna get that enclosure. But it's my dream leopard gecko enclosure. I have it on my channel already. My gecko maraxes my gecko maraxes is in one. Oh my gosh. But it has a really cool like 3D background. It has UVB, deep heat projector. Oh, I cannot wait. I found my geckos sneak into the leg of my tracksuit bottoms, which were draped over my chair. Luckily, I saw the tip disappearing into them. One time, my fire skink Roku, when he was a baby, he skittered like up my arm into my sleeve, and I had to undress in the pet room to try and get like back to Roku because it was a little baby skink. I have to go, but it was so much fun asking questions and telling stories. Have a great birthday. Thank you so much. No, not yet. I plan to start one based around interior designing enclosures, DIYs, and kinksticks and colubrids. Oh, well, like, let me know when you do. Like, you can message me on Instagram or something like that, and I'll subscribe. So pretty. You guys want to know what is, like, totally unfortunate and I don't recommend doing if you are a YouTuber? Don't ever take a month off. Don't ever do it. Because, oh my god. I took a month off because I had COVID back in March and April. And when I started posting again, I can't get the same views I got before. They're cut in half. It's horrible. Like, my videos are not recommended to people. To my subscribers. It makes me feel very sad. I had someone just comment the other day like, oh, I love your haircut. And I've had this haircut since April. And they just literally had just seen a video of mine. So, you know, it's not too great for the self-esteem there. It's just really unfortunate because, like, I don't know what I was supposed to have done. I didn't have a voice, and when I did have a voice, it was super nasally and gross. There was no way I was going to put makeup on and do a video. My face was swollen from the congestion I had. Like, there was just no way, but now I wish I had just put up something, like, even if it was just, like, me feeding them with, like, music in the background or something, because ugh, I'm still paying for it. It's been 2 months of uploading consistently since then, even twice a week, and I still can't get back to what I was... Okay, he just fell. I still can't get back to what I was at. Don't worry, he didn't fall far. I'm sitting on a desk. Oof, oof, you feeling jazzy. I'm sorry, that really stinks. Yeah, it's not a great time. I love how inquisitive Leos are. I know. Whenever I get my fire skink out, I wear a hoodie so it can hide in my pocket, sleeve, and hood. My fire skink is not tame. Like, it's a wild creature. Not wild caught, but it just has a temperament. I love talking to animal people. Same. I keep checking your channel so I do not miss out. I know, I always see your comments. You're so lovely. You think I'm your favorite YouTuber? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I always see your comments. Like, I remember who you are every single time. Oop, don't fall. I got you. I got you. Are you gonna... There you are. You gonna go? What state do you live in? I live in northern Indiana. Michigan is right across the street. How much time we got left? I just got my son a Leo for his birthday last week and learned everything to take care of him from you. Aw! I'm so glad to help. I'm in Iowa. I've never been to Iowa, but my family's from Iowa. I did like a genealogy thing. Like, I was tracking back where my family was from, and they lived in Iowa for like, I don't know, like 100 years, and then my grandpa or whatever was like, nah, I don't want to hang out in Iowa anymore, and then he moved. So that's why I had no idea until I researched it. Hey, Viz, quit jumping. I'm in northern Indiana too, and today, another birthday twin? Oh my gosh, there's so many. How old did you turn? If you're comfortable sharing that. Your channel is so great for leopard gecko care. Thank you so much. I try my best. I really do. Even though, like, the views can be so demoralizing. Or, like, I really try not to compare myself to other people that's probably 37. Oh, we're 10 years apart. I really try not to compare myself to other people. That's my biggest downfall as a creator or as an internet person. I will constantly compare myself to, like, my peers. It's so unhealthy. It's something I really need to... I have worked on it, but it's something I really need to completely shut down. You gonna move? He's got one leg still that's, like, back. I think I left some comments here. I don't know if they went through... Oh! Well, I've been responding to them as best as I can, so if you'd like to leave another one, I don't get too many comments. It's not a very busy live stream, so I should be able to see them. Oh, I didn't realize it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. You should have so much more views. You're so great. Unfortunately, not yet. I hope in time I will. But, like, I've been doing YouTube for, like, 3 or 4 years, and, like, I only have, and I don't want to sound ungrateful, right? But I only have, like, 25,000 subs, and I've seen people get 100,000 in 1 year. And it's just, like, painful. You know what I mean? But, again, like, I should not compare myself to other people. It's not good. Is there any hamster channel that you watch? If so, who? I watch Victoria Rachel and Aaron's Animals. Those are my... Oh, and Hopping Hammy used to post hamster videos, but I don't know if she does anymore. But those are my favorite channels. I'm also friends with those people, so. You are such a good YouTuber. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are great. I love watching your videos. They are so fun and educational. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you. If you keep going, they will go up. I know. That's what I tell myself. Oh, I've completely forgot about Munchie's Place. Yes, absolutely. I love her channel. Northern Exotics is good. Does Northern Exotics have a hamster? I don't watch too much hamster content, as I don't have a hamster. Do I have frogs? Yes. Oh, I told you 9 o'clock my dog's gonna start crying. I have tomato frog, a chubby frog. I have white tree frogs. I have fire-bellied toads and yellow-bellied toads. No, for Leos, might be. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what? Viserion. Someone said it earlier, but you are who I learned. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, sir. You just completely rolled down my comment section here. I love chubby frogs. Me too. Viz. Don't let anybody bring you down. You're amazing. You have a purpose. Keep going. Oh, thank you so much. Can you use hornworms as a staple? No, they don't have enough protein. Thank you, Chris. I want an Amazon milk frog. They're super popular right now. I see... Oh god, he's here. I see everybody talking about them. Alright, I gotta put Viz back because I have to go feed my dog a snack. But I will real quick show my... How many animals do I have? Like 68, I think. Don't jump, Viz, please. Please, don't do it. Please, Viz, please. I'm begging you, please don't jump. Please, sir. Please be good. Jump now. You're in your enclosure now. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Now he won't get off. Oh my god. Sir, this is your house. Sir, you're home. Sir. Thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and get my stool, because I'm a shorty. So, I will show you guys my Max Snow. He's a very... Move, please. Thank you, Jackson. He's a very big gecko. Wow, you have a talent. A talent for a lot of animals, perhaps. But my pet room's a mess, so if you see any messiness, please don't mind. I have 4 animals, 4 crested geckos in here on the floor right now in the middle of the room because I'm upgrading their enclosures and I have nowhere else to put them. So that's where they are. Alright. Quiet, Zach. I don't see Varys. He's hiding. Give me a second. We will open up his enclosure. Varys! Varys! Would you come please, sir? He's gonna think I have food too, so he's gonna come out here running. Uh-oh. Varys! Are you sleeping, my dude? I don't see him. Varys! Oh my god, he's gonna leave me hanging. He really is, truly. Zachary, go away! I'll feed you in a minute. Where is he? He's in here. I literally just saw him last night. Varys, honey. Oh, did I miss any comments? Can you use mealworms as a staple? Yes. Should you dust your feeder every time? I do Repashy Calcium Plus 1 feeding and then calcium carbonate the next feeding. Oh my god. Varys, like, what the heck, dude? He ate last night, so he's like, I'm not coming out to you whatsoever. There he is! Hey, bud. So that's Varys. He was inside his cork round, which I didn't even think to check. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You want to come out and show everyone what you look like? Yes, no? It's nice and slow. Varus. How many geckos do you have? I have 32 leopard geckos. I have 3 African fat-tailed geckos, 1 Chinese cave gecko, 1 Leachianus gecko, 4 crested geckos. And my fiance has 5 crested geckos, 1 gargoyle gecko. I use Repashy Calcium Plus and calcium carbonate. What makes a gecko enclosure bioactive? Having live plants and having a cleanup crew in the substrate. That's, I mean, it's a lot more complicated than that, but that's simple. Dude, you're taking forever. I'm trying to show people what you look like. So this is Varus. He's my Max Snow. Basically, Max Snows look like normals, but they have, like, paler colors. That's pretty much it. So, since he's taking forever and my dog won't stop crying, I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for being here. Let me get down off this stool first. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much for being here. I will see you guys Tuesday for another video, which should be about Enigma Syndrome and leopard geckos, and it'll probably be a little bit longer, so I hope you guys find that entertaining. Bye! Oh, thank you, I love you too, bye!